This week on Amazing Indians, we bring you 4 exceptional stories from across India. Stories of perseverance, kindness, grit, and selflessness. We bring you the story of young minds from IIT Delhi behind Project Aanch, who are on a mission to provide smokeless cooking to rural women. New Life is an organization that gives a new lease of life to juvenile delinquents and children of parents in conflict with the law. The story of Divya Jyoti Charitable Trust, a unique trust that provides skill training to the visually impaired in order to promote independence, dignity, and improve their quality of life. And meet Sanjeev Said, an environmental crusader on a mission to stop pollution and turn flower waste into organic fertilizers. About 1 million women die of smoke every year. From time immemorial, rural households have been using the traditional stoves made out of sand. These stoves use firewood and provide very poor fuel efficiency, releasing lots of smoke. And the adverse effects of this smoke on women's health gave birth to an idea. A cause that united these bright young minds from IIT Delhi. Project Aanch was launched, which was aimed at replacing the traditional stoves with one that reduces the health and environmental hazards.
Most of the people, I can tell you, it was their passion to help people to create some change. Worldwide, 5 million people die every year because of the indoor air pollution. So that is something, which we thought we can make some difference there. So that was one of the biggest reason we explored this idea more and took it from the idea phase to reality.
The children and the women were sitting while cooking there, and they were really exposed to these toxic fumes for long periods of time. And they even did not realize the kind of impacts it was having on their health and even on their financial conditions because of the medical expenditure invoked because of these reasons. So what we set out was to eliminate the traditional stoves and replace them with a modern design which is able to somehow eliminate this smoke from their lives and therefore make cooking something that doesn't harm their health.
The project, led by Arpit Khandelwal, has an 11-member team that visits this community in Bhatti mines in the outskirts of Delhi every week to tell people about the benefits of their new invention and then install them in various households.
We actually adapted it a little to the Indian environment. Like we modified the chimney a little, made it in such a way that the cost comes down. And so this new design modifies the air draft in such a way that the person who's cooking is not exposed to the smoke at all. Also, this new design eliminates the amount of firewood used to a large extent. So that means that roughly you can say the amount of firewood used comes down to by half or even at least 2/3, even in the worst circumstances. What's more, the cooking time is reduced.
It is a modular cement chula which requires a mold for the preparation of individual parts, and the process of production is known as casting. The cement mixture is set into different molds which is then immersed in water to make it stronger. The parts are then put together in such a way that the heat is distributed evenly, resulting in efficient cooking, producing less smoke.
इसमें बर्तन काले नहीं होते और धुआं भी नहीं लगता है आंखों पे और ईंधन भी कम फूकता है और खाना अच्छा बनता है। बच्चे जब मैं खाना बनाती थी पास बैठते थे तो आंखों पर धुआं लगता था, अब धुआं बिल्कुल भी नहीं लगता और खाना भी अच्छा बनता है।
But the highlight of the business model is to empower women in the community and train them to manufacture and install these smokeless stoves. These women, as social entrepreneurs, generate a profit of 400 rupees for 8 hours of work, which is nearly double of their original earnings.
When we set out to create Arch, when we were working down the basics of the project and doing the market survey and everything, it was in our mind from the beginning that we have to incorporate the women in themselves in the project, because if women themselves are the entrepreneurs, they are the ones who understand the primary stakeholders the best. They are the ones who will be able to run the business in the best way.
They are talking to different people. They are coming from different village to this village to install chula, and you know they also helped us in marketing the chula. You know, talking to different people from the village.
से हमारे बच्चे पढ़ने भी जाते हैं, अपने बच्चों को भी घर भेजते हैं, स्कूल भेजते हैं, उसके बाद अपना घर का काम भी करते हैं और अपने जो चूल्हे भी स्टोन करते हैं, बनाते भी हैं खुद हम घर में। कहीं भी लगाना होता है हम चले जाते हैं, स्टोन कर लेते हैं चूल्हा।
The stove cuts down exposure to particulate matter emissions by 48% and carbon monoxide by 45%. An idea that started as project work has now turned into a passion for these students, aiming to make cooking healthier and simpler for rural women. Sundaram's able hands can fix anything that comes to his garage in Trichy. But a few years back, his own life needed fixing. Sundaram was a juvenile delinquent in desperate need of a new direction, which came at the hands of an organization called New Life.
மெக்கானிக் வேலை முந்தி இருக்கிறத விட இப்போ நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன். எங்கள் அம்மாவை நல்லா சந்தோஷமாக வச்சுருப்பேன். எனக்கு நியூ லைஃப்பில் எல்லாருமே வந்து நல்ல வழியாக தான் காட்டியிருக்காங்க. என் தம்பிக்கும் நல்ல வழியாக கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. நான் என்றைக்குமே மறக்க மாட்டேன் அதை.
Many like Sundaram have been given a second chance to a new life by this organization founded in 1993. It was started with the aim to empower women from various backgrounds through microfinance. But soon they realized that women needed a different kind of assurance as well.
After 2-3 years, we found out that the women are satisfied only when their children are taken care of. So we also started working for the children. And since then we have crushes for the children, we have child labor schools, we have coaching classes, we have a hostel for the children, and we financially support the children for education, for skill training.
While running a rehabilitation program for prisoners in the central prison in Trichy, they were encouraged to do something for the children of these inmates as well.
We started running a crush inside the prison, and the children there will be, taught by our teacher. They will be taught games. Since it was a floating population, what we thought is we have to do this thing outside the prison so that we can follow up the children once they get out of the prisons.
A chance encounter with a child along with his mother in a bus set one of the founders of New Life in a different direction.
Seeing the child standing near me, I saw her opening that bag and standing. So I started shouting at that woman, are you trying to pickpocket? And the people in the bus, they were keeping quiet. In the next stop, this woman got down. We wanted to work for these poor children who are vulnerable and who are being used even by their own parents to become criminals or become juvenile delinquents.
Within the Insured Childhood to Children of People in Conflict with Law project, children are not only counselled, but at such early learning centres, they are taught games and alphabets.
சிச்சுவேஷன்லேருந்து வர குழந்தைங்க இருக்காங்க. ஸோ அந்த குழந்தைங்களுக்கு வந்து ஃபேமிலி ஃபங்க்ஷனல் தெரப்பின்னு நாங்கள் கொடுத்துட்ருக்கோம். ஸோ ஃபேமிலி ஃபங்க்ஷனல் தெரப்பி மூலயமா அந்த குழந்தைங்கள வந்து நாங்கள் போதிய கவனமும் அந்த குடும்பத்தில் இருக்கிற எல்லாருமே வந்து அந்த குழந்தைங்கள போதிய கவனம் செலுத்துறதுனால அந்த குழந்தைங்க வந்து நல்ல குடிமகனாக வெளியில் வர்றதுக்கான எல்லா முயற்சிகளையும் நாங்கள் எடுத்துகிட்ருக்கோம்.
பையன் வந்து அவங்க அப்பா வந்து ட்ரக்ஸ் சேல் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்காரு. அவர் கூட வந்து இவனும் கூட இருந்துட்டு ஒரு இன்ஃபார்மராகவும் அல்லது அவங்க குடிக்க வரவங்களுக்கெல்லாம் வந்து வாட்டர் பாக்கெட் எடுத்து கொடுக்குறது, இந்த மாதிரி வேலைகள்லாம் ஈடுபட்டுட்டு இருந்தான். அவனோட நாங்கள் மோர் தென் 1 year அவன் கூட ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். அவன் வந்து இப்போ என்ன சுச்சுவேஷன் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தா அவங்க அப்பாவே வந்து அவன் கவுன்சில் பண்ணுறான், அப்பா பண்ணாதீங்க, இது தப்பு.
While working in the slums, we found out many school dropouts. And our counselors and the teachers, they motivate our children. And many children now want to study, they want to become, take up higher positions. And we have seen some of the children now. And they don't want to mingle with their community as such. Now, since most of the slums we work are crime prone. New Life also extends financial support to students like Mano.
for whom lack of resources often becomes a deterrent in their pursuit for a brighter future.
நியூ லைஃப் பார்க்குறதுக்கு முன்னாடி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரொம்ப வறுமையாக இருந்தேன் அண்ட் ரொம்ப எக்கனாமிக்கலி வெரி வெரி புவர், சமுதாயத்தில் ஒதுக்கப்பட்டிருந்தேன். வெரி ஐ ஹேட் பீன் அப்ரெஸ்ட் பை த ஹை கிளாஸ் பீப்புள். இது வந்து பிள்ளைமாள்ன்றது ஒரு ஸ்லம் ஏரியா, இது வந்து ஒரு ஒதுக்கப்பட்ட ஏரியா, இங்கே வாழ்கிற ஒவ்வொரு மக்களும் ஒதுக்கப்பட்ட மக்கள்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒவ்வொருத்தவங்களும் திங்க் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. பட் வந்து அந்த ஒரு நிலைமையை எடுத்து போட்டு ஏழை மக்களாலும் படிக்க முடியும் அப்படின்ற ஒரு இன்டென்ஷனை எனக்குள்ளே உண்டு பண்ணது நியூ லைஃப் தான் மேடம்.
In the last 20 years, New Life has impacted as many as 10,000 children, adding a spark of hope to their lives.
Our work is known to very few people here, and Spark the Rise provide us a platform to make our work public to the world itself. So we should thank Spark the Rise and for giving us an opportunity to be telecast in this show. This will, I think many people will support us, and many people will want to do such work.
Yeah, sure. I'll send back to your mail.
There is no difference between the normal people and blind people. What I am suggesting our students and blind people, they should not think I am blind and I don't have eyesight like that. They should not think. They should face what are the problems will come. They should accept. Those are problems they should treat as a friends. And then afterwards only we will coming our mainstream our society.
Helping the sightless envision their future. That's the foundation M.A. Shiva Prakash cemented the Divya Jyoti Charitable Trust on. A trust that aims to unearth the true potential of the visually impaired by providing them self-confidence.
When they are joining our institution, their thinking capability and learning capability are very less. After finishing our course, definitely they will come over these problems, and definitely they will reach up mainstream of society.
Before coming here, like I observed many of students here, like even to speak also they hesitate themselves and to face normal people. So those kinds of defects will be removed from the Divya Jyoti. We have our volunteers, they will take classes for to motivate them how to interact with the public people or normal people.
With a host of in-house activities, Divya Jyoti's ultimate aim is to enable people with disability to be independent and economically sound.
Initially we have started computer education for the visually impaired people, and then afterwards I expand our activities, printing braille books and pick up and drop service, and we have started braille library, and we have gymnasium. Apart from that, now we are going to give laptops and scholarships and all.
Since 2008, Divya Jyoti Trust is striving to provide a helping hand by creating livelihood opportunities for the visually impaired.
Majority of blind students will come below the poverty line only. That is the major challenge for them to gain more knowledge. We can see the students doesn't have much access to the internet itself. That is a basic need nowadays that is required from each student.
Everyone knows I am a good girl.
By learning computer, it is very useful to study, and I have any doubts, I search in internet clearly. By personality development, I have learned how to lead my life in the future.
I am learning music, and I participated in chess competition state level and state level singing competition also.
It's all about independence and living with dignity. With this newfound self-belief, these differently abled people hope to spark a brighter future. symbol of devotion, an offering of love. Flowers are a gift to God. But more often than not, this divine offering is left to rot. Leading to environmental pollution and contamination of water body. But one such crusader on a mission to bring about a change is Sanjeev Said.
जब भी मुझे ये प्रॉब्लम नज़र आया कि लोगों को ये पूजा के जो निर्माल्य कहते हैं इसे, कि ये डालने का प्रॉब्लम है सोसाइटी में, कि हर कोई को जो निर्माल्य जाके लोग लेक्स में फेंकते हैं, सी शोर्स में फेंकते हैं, उसकी वजह से वहाँ पोल्यूशन होता है। और दूसरा भी लोगों को अभी सिटी में कैसा है कि लेक्स और सी शोर्स ऑलरेडी पोल्यूटेड है और ये डालने की जगह भी बहुत लिमिटेड होते जा रही है। इसका टोटल प्रॉब्लम का एक सोल्यूशन जब भी मैं सोच रहा था तभी मेरे ख्याल में आया कि क्यों ना हम जाके लोगों के घर से निर्माल्य कलेक्ट करें और उसका कुछ फर्टिलाइज़र अगर बनाया जाए तो लोगों के लिए वो भी बहुत आसान हो जाएगा और एक तरीके का एक नया सर्विस शुरू हो सकता है कि जहां उसके वजह से सी शोर्स और लेक्स भी क्लीन रहेंगे और लोगों को भी वो डालने के लिए किधर दूर जाना नहीं पड़ेगा।
With a master's degree in business administration, Sanjeev Said could be working in any corporate giant, but he instead founded Om Sai Nirmalya Nirmulan Kendra in 2004. Going door to door, Sanjeev has not only been collecting these flowers, but has also been spreading awareness amongst the masses, distributing pamphlets and convincing people to change their attitude. It's been Sanjeev's perseverance that has taken his initiative this far.
हम लोग के पास आ रहे 5 साल का रिकॉर्ड अच्छा है, बराबर टाइम से आ रहे, टाइम से लेके जा रहे महीने में और कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं, और सबके घर में ड्रॉ डाउन घर में जाके उन लोग खुद लेके जा रहे हैं।
ये भगवान को चढ़ाया हुआ फूल है, वो यहाँ वहाँ फेंक देंगे तो सड़ जाता है, उससे बीमारियाँ फैल जाती है। तो हम ये काम कर रहे हैं, ये उठा के हम ले जा रहे हैं, उसका सदुपयोग हो जाता है, फर्टिलाइज़र में हम डाल देते हैं तो उसका अच्छा उपयोग होता है। तो हमें भी कुछ इनका बात में कुछ अर्थ है, सत्य है।
Spearheading a unique cause, Sanjeev Said uses the technique of vermicompost to convert the flower waste into organic fertilizers through a fortnightly process. An exceptional eco-warrior, he not only creates renewable energy but also protects the environment.
The kind of work he is doing is absolutely brilliant. That I came to know about him that he is a business management diploma holder. But to come out and do this thing, when people say there is need to come and join politics, I will say there is a need for some people like this also.
A journey that began almost 8 years ago has flourished into an unstoppable crusade with Sanjeev Said at the helm. An incredible Indian working relentlessly for the society.
चैलेंजेस बहुत है इसमें, सोसाइटी में एक अवेयरनेस की बहुत कमी है कि लोगों को सोशल अवेयरनेस बहुत कम है और उनको एक हैबिट ऐसा है कि उन लोगों को लगता है कि हम लोग तो फेंक देंगे ना, ये लोग पूजा में पूजा करते हैं उसमें इतना मतलब लोग ध्यान देते हैं उसके, तो लोग अपने सोसाइटी में लोग क्लीनलीनेस की तरफ ज़्यादा ध्यान नहीं देते।